Welcome back. We're looking ahead to this Tuesday and Donald Trump earning a key endorsement ahead of this week's West Virginia primary on Tuesday. The West Virginia Coal Association throwing their support behind the presumptive Republican presidential nominee. Trump casting Hillary Clinton as anti-coal while vowing to revive the coal industry. Robert Murray is the CEO of Murray Energy Corporation. He joins me right now, and good to see you, sir. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning, Maria.
Look, we heard Hillary Clinton when she was taken to task by one of the coal miners this week, and she said she was taken out of context. What's your stance in terms of what we will see in West Virginia, given it is a big coal country?
Hillary Clinton is untruthful. On March 13th in Columbus, Ohio, she said, we're going to put a lot of coal miners and coal companies out of business. Bill Clinton last weekend said she does what she said she will do. She cannot backtrack on that. She's destructive, she's untruthful, and she's evil. She said she will continue the policies of the Obama administration, destroying these lives and destroying low-cost, reliable electricity in America, Maria.
And the policies, of course, have included heavy regulation against the coal industry because the president has said that the coal business contributes to greenhouse gases. So let me ask you about that. First of all, I think it's about 5,000 jobs have been cut from the coal industry in the last 5 years. About 1,200 jobs have been cut just in West Virginia in the business in the last year. To what do you attribute this decimation to the industry?
Actually, Maria, before the election of President Obama, there were 200,000 coal miners in West Virginia. Today, there are only 60.
Wow.
That's just one state. Regarding so-called climate change, the Earth has actually cooled for 19 years. When Mr. Obama went to the Arctic months back, saying that fossil fuels caused the melting of a glacier, that glacier had been melting since 1815. We used wood in 1815, didn't use coal for another 100 years. The Antarctic ice cap is larger than it's ever been. This is a political movement to get control of the electric power grid. It has absolutely nothing to do with the environment. It's a cover for them. I'm very concerned, ma'am, because this is a human issue to me. I know the names of the lives who Obama has destroyed, and Hillary Clinton has vowed to continue his same policies in this destruction. And to say that we'll retrain them for something else is just not factual. If these folks own anything, Maria, it's their homes. And when they are out of work, they have no one to sell that home to. And those people economically can't leave the area. And these people who just want to work in honor and dignity are denied that, and they go to the negative side of the ledger, Maria, for the rest of their lives. This is not the America that I cherish, ma'am.
So what you're saying is there were 200,000 coal mining jobs, and now those jobs are down to 60,000?
That is correct.
And you say this is not an environmental issue, this is just politics, because the regulatory environment we know has changed quite a bit. I mean, the EPA has come out with a whole string of new regulations. What, as part of those regulations, what do you deem as the most onerous, sir?
There are two regulations that are the most onerous. All of the 6 regulations against the utilization of coal, which Murray Energy, as you know, on February 9th got a stay before the United States Supreme Court, joined by 29 states of these regulations against the use of coal. And then there's regulations, Maria, on the mining of coal. So they're in 2 categories, all intended to eliminate the use of coal, all supported by the Sierra Club, the National Resource Defense Council, and the collusion between the U.S. EPA and these other agencies and these radical environmental organizations, which no one should support if they care about the cost and the reliability of electricity in the future.
Well, we know that coal miners are going to come out to vote on Tuesday. We'll be watching the results, sir. Thanks so much for weighing in on this. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Maria.